Morning, yogis. Hey, if you're joining in online and you want to get the playlist started, the first song is called Elixir, and we'll press play in 3, 2, 1. And it doesn't have to be perfectly synced up. Just a quick reminder, we have a Self-Love Sunday this Sunday from 5 to 6:30. It's a workshop that will be based around self-massage from one of my favorite people, Maggie Anderson. So if you've got some free time Sunday at 5, it should be a good time. We're going to start off with 3 rounds of Wim Hof breathing today. Typically, we only start off with 1. So just buckle up. This is a bit more of a disciplined breath work, but everyone that's here today and everyone that's tuning in online has done this style of breathing before. So I think we're ready for it. So you can do this laying down or seated, wherever you feel most comfortable. Typically, if you feel like you're fairly new to the breath practice, then I might recommend laying down, but seated is always good too, as long as you have a bit of curvature in your lower back. And just a quick reminder, the Wim Hof breath is taking as deep of a breath in as you can, and then just let the breath drop out. There's really no effort in the exhalation other than opening your mouth and your throat and then letting the air escape. So we'll do 30, 30, 30, and have about a minute of rest in between each round. Let's take a cleansing breath, deep in, all the way out. Two more just like that to get your lungs warmed up. All the way out. One more time, fill up. All the way out, exhale. Good, and let's begin slow at first. Breathe in. Let go. Breathe in. Let go. Find a rhythm. 15. 10. Quicker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Hold. Be with whatever sensation is coming up. Any sensation or any discomfort, just be with it. When your exhale comes, hold your breath out at the bottom for about 10 seconds. If you're in a seated position, sit as tall as you can. Breathe slow. Cleansing breath, breathe deeply in. Open mouth, exhale. Here we go, second round, breathe in. Deep, deep. 15. Great. Keep it up. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5. Deeper. 2, 1. Deeply in. This time all of the way out. If you're in a seated position, sit as tall as you can. When your inhale comes, hold it at the top for 10. Again, if you're in seated position, just keep sitting as tall as you can. Press your sit bones down, lift the crown of your head up. And just breathe slow and steady. And the last round will go for 40 rounds of breath. And before we get started, I want you to choose, do you want to hold your breath at the bottom or do you want to hold your breath at the top? Either one is good, and maybe you've done both of them before. If you're having a hard time deciding, if your mind didn't immediately choose on one, let's hold the breath at the top this round. But again, it's your choice. Let's take a cleansing breath to prepare. All the way out. Let's make this the deepest round yet. Deeply in. Let go. Deeply in. Stick with it. Think discipline. Think strength. Think expansion. Think rhythm. Keep it going. Think courage. Think love. Think care. Think strength. Think softness. Keep it up. We're almost there. Keep going. 15 rounds. Stick with it. 10. 5. Finish strong. Last push. 1. All the way in. Your choice to hold it at the top or let it all the way out. Wherever you are, hold your breath out as deep and as long as you can. Then when your next breath comes, hold it again for 10 seconds. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Draw your hands to heart center. Set an intention for your practice. This intention might be peace of mind, it might be self-love or self-care. Or maybe you'd like to send your intention to someone else today. Maybe someone that you know who could use a little bit more self-care in their life. What message are you choosing to send them? And take a full breath in. Send your message to yourself or to the other. Beautiful. And let's find our way into child's pose. We go ahead and bring your knees wide and your big toes to touch. There's no rush to get there. So if you practiced with me yesterday, we were doing a eyes closed practice. This allows us to get more in touch with sensation that's happening in the body and less caught up in the things that are happening externally. Very valuable skill to have, just as Colleen and I were talking about before, is to have the sense of inward introspection and kind of ability to scan your body and just notice sensations that are coming up. So if you choose to keep your eyes closed as we go through this practice, great. If it doesn't feel right for you this morning, then don't close your eyes. But right meow, let's start with, what's it called? Breath retention. My brain's a little slow this morning, so bear with me. Breath retention. Exhale all of your air. Inhale, breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale, move to tabletop position. Come to all fours. And then exhale, just reposition, maybe move around a little bit. Let's get straight into cat-cow with the breath retention. Inhale, drop your belly. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, arch your back. Chin to chest. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale, drop your belly. Lift your chin, rotate your shoulders back and your hips up. Hold for 2. Exhale, arch your back, chin to your chest. Press your hands deep into the earth. Hold for 2. One more time. Inhale, belly down, shoulders back, hips up, chin up. Exhale, chin to chest. Round your spine. Gaze to your belly button. Inhale back to neutral spine. Exhale for melting heart. Walk your hands as far forward as you can. Keep your hips aligned over your knees as best you can. Option to stay here or raise up to your fingertips for a bit deeper of a stretch. Deepen your breath, fill up. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Again, fill up. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Inhale, walk your hands back up to your torso. And exhale to downward dog. Pedal your legs out. Option to have your eyes closed. Continue with the breath retention. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Again, inhale to high plank. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, down dog. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale, high plank. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale, down dog. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. We're going to work on some extra forward folds this morning so that our breath retention can get its work cut out for it. So as you inhale, find length as much as you can. Reach your tailbone to the back, the crown of your head to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees enough that your chest can make a connection with your thighs. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And we'll hold at the top for 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose to your shins. Hold your breath out for 2, 1. Again, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Hold for 2. Exhale, forward fold. Nose to your shins. Use the strength of your arms to create more compression. Inhale to mountain. Sweep your arms up and overhead. And then find chest expansion. Hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Option to have eyes closed here. Inhale, mono fist to the earth. Gaze and heart upwards. Exhale, dive down between your legs. And I meant to say, bring your feet a little bit wider as well. Good. And then straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee. Dip your left shoulder down and pull your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Amy, go a little bit wider with your feet, about 4 inches on each side. That's perfect. And then lift your left heel off the mat. Deepen your breath. One more breath here. Inhale, bring it back to center. And switch it out. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Gaze past left shoulder. Lift your right heel. And take 2 slow breaths. One more round, as deep as you can breathe. Back to center, inhale. Hands to your lower back and then to the earth with the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, draw your nose to your shins. Inhale, back up to mountain, sweep your arms up and overhead. And traditional sun salutation. Exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart hinge from your hips. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Hold for 2, 1. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. And again, hold for 2, 1. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Hold. Exhale, lower slowly to the earth, all of the way down and hold. Low cobra, inhale, lift. Press the tops of your feet down. Hold. Exhale, lower. Use your arm strength this time. Inhale, lift. Still press the tops of your feet down, back of your lower back engaged. Exhale, release. Great breath, everyone. This time, go as high as you want to go, or super cobra variation. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. High plank or tabletop. Inhale, lift. Downward dog, exhale. Okay, let's combine this, moving slow with the breath retention, with having eyes closed, just to see how it feels. Inhale, turn your nose forward, eyes stay closed. Exhale, travel to the top and take 4 seconds to do it. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Hold. Forward fold, exhale, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, mountain sweep up, 3, 2, 1, hold. Swan dive down, exhale, 3, 2, 1, fold, hold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your spine, 2, 1, hold. Plant your hands, step or float back, high to low plank, all with the same exhale. Hold in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, downward dog. Inhale, nose forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, lift. And move all of your joints for 10 seconds. Move your toes, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. Move all of your arm joints and move your neck. Continue breathing. Extra credit if you're breathing. Inhale back to chair pose. Lift up. Exhale to drinking bird. Sweep it back. Maybe you try it with eyes closed, even though it's challenging. Inhale back to chair. To drinking bird. Exhale. One more time, chair pose. Inhale. Drinking bird. Exhale. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Straight into eagle, wrap right arm underneath left. Right leg up and over left as you sit down into your chair. Squeeze your wrists, your forearms, your shoulders as tight as you can. Hips, thighs, and knees. Inhale, lift your elbows. Eagle crunch. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. One more time, lift up. And crunch. Slow rise to staff pose. Unwind your arms, lift your right leg. Great, Amy. Exhale, straight back to airplane, sweep it back. Reach your arms forward for warrior 3. Inhale. Standing splits, hands to the earth. Draw your nose towards your shin. And keep your right toes facing the earth as much as you can. That way we close the hip. Deepen your breath. Get your nose a little bit closer to your knee or your shin. Here for 2 more. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. One more time. Fill up. Exhale out. Inhale, halfway lift your torso. Bend your left knee and step back. Drop your right knee, untuck your right toes. We're setting up a low lunge. Bring your hands to your left thigh. And just take a few pulses in and out of your front leg. Option to close your eyes here. Try your best to keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. Breathe while you pulse. Excellent. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to the earth. Bring your left arm inside of your left leg. Walk your left foot to the edge of your mat. And turn your left toes 10 degrees to the left. Roll your knee open to the side. And then lower down to your forearms. If that's possible. Maybe you don't lower down to your forearms. Easier said than done sometimes. Deepen your breath. Slow inhale. And a slow exhale. We're here for 2 more breaths, as slow as you can breathe. Option for cat pulling its tail if it's in your practice and you want to reach back with your left hand for your right foot. Excellent. If you're in a variation, release and raise up to your hands. Bring your left leg inside of your arms and set up half splits. Straighten your left leg, flex your toes back towards your shin. Now as you inhale, find length in your spine. And as you exhale, fold nose to shin. Let's incorporate a retention. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Hold for 2. Exhale, fold. Hold. Inhale, lengthen. Hold. Exhale, fold. And hold. Walk your hands forward, inhale. Step back and go through your flow or freestyle for 4 breaths. Choose your route. There's no right or wrong. Cleansing breath. Open mouth. One more time. Fill up. Open mouth. Let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, tight squeeze, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Drinking bird, option to close your eyes. Inhale, chair. Drinking bird. One more time, lift. To chair pose, exhale. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Left arm underneath right for eagle bind. Sit into your chair and lift your left leg up and over. Maybe you try with your eyes closed just to see if it's a thing that's in the realm of possibility. Even if it's just for 1 second that you can hold it, that is a feat. Deepen your breath. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, elbows to knees. Again, inhale, lift. Elbows to knees, exhale. One more time, lift up. And crunch it in. Inhale, staff pose. Unwind your arms, lift your left leg. Straight back to airplane. Nice save, Greg. Inhale, arms forward for warrior 3. Exhale, standing splits. Hands to the earth, nose to your shin. And yes, we want this to be uncomfortable. Turn your left toes down so they face the earth. Now lift your left heel as high as you can. Breathe here. Fold deeper, nose to shin. Again, breathe. And fold. One more breath. Halfway lift your torso. Bend your right knee and step back to low lunge. Drop your left knee and untuck your left toes. Hands to your right thigh. Take a few pulses in and out of your right leg. Option to close your eyes. But try to get your shoulders as low to the earth as possible. Sometimes I got to shake my shoulders for that to happen. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth for runner's lunge. Bring your right arm inside of your right foot to the edge of your mat. Turn your toes out 10 degrees. Roll open to the edge of your foot and maybe lower down to your forearms. Let go of unnecessary tension in the rest of your body. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Option for cat pulling its tail if you'd like. Last breath. Slowly lift up. Right leg inside of your arms for half splits. Straighten your right leg, flex your toes back towards your shin. As you inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale to fold, nose to shin. Here we go for breath retention. Inhale, find length. Hold. Exhale, fold. Hold. 2 more. Lengthen. Hold. Fold. Exhale. Hold. Last breath. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Do your thing for 4 breaths. Maybe that's going through a flow. If you're Jesse Hahn, maybe you're kicking up into a handstand right about now. Inhale, forward to high plank. Lower down to forearms for forearm plank. Inhale, lift your left leg. Tap knee to left elbow. Bring it back. And tap. Bring it back. And tap. 2 more. Last one with a retention. Bring it back. Hold. Tap it in. Hold. Inhale back. And set it down. Woo! Lift your right leg. Knee to shoulder. Back. Tap. Back. Tap. 2 more. Breath retention. Bring it back. Hold. Tap it in. Hold. Bring it back. Set it down, Sphinx pose. Elbows stay underneath your shoulders, palms face down. Pull your shoulders and elbows back. Option to have eyes closed. Send your attention to the back of your heart. And I want you to breathe with as much depth as you can into the back of your heart, the shoulder blades region. Crocodile, stack your hands, let your forehead rest on your hands. Locust pose, bring your hands by your hips, palms face down. We're here for 6 rounds of breath. Option for a breath retention if you want to try that out. We'll only hold the breath if you are doing retention, only hold for 1 second. Inhale, lift everything up. Hold. Exhale, stay. Hold. Lift higher. Hold. Lower, exhale. 4 more breaths. Go for it. Higher for 3. Fullest expression all the way. Release, gaze to the right. And then turn your gaze a little bit further to the right. Your choice of floor bow, chest expansion locust, or if half locust is in your practice, feel free to go for half locust with your arms underneath your belly. If you don't know which one to choose, go for bound locust. Choose one. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift off. 4 breaths. Maybe a breath retention. Deeper for 2. Gaze to the left. Turn your gaze a little bit further to the left. Reach your right arm all the way out to the right side of the room. Roll open to your right side body. We'll incorporate breath retention here. This is one of my favorite postures to do it in. Inhale, fill up your right chest with air. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Inhale, fill. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. One more. Fill up. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Back down to your belly. Oof. Second side, left arm all the way out to the left side. Roll open when you're ready. Send your attention to your left pec. Inhale, fill all the way up. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Inhale, fill. Hold. Exhale out. Hold. Two more. Fill up. Hold. Exhale out. Inhale, fill. Exhale out. Lower back down to your belly. Embryo pose. Knees and feet together. Sit your hips to your heels. Breathe into your upper back. And out of your forehead into the earth. Three more like that. Rabbit pose. Scoop up your heels. Pull your hands into your heels. Lift your hips. Turn the top of your head to the mat. Arch your upper back towards the front. 3 breaths, option for retention. Sit back, lift your torso, eyes closed. Spin your legs around to the front. Legs together or legs wide, depending on how you want to approach your forward fold. Pull your booty out of the way so that your sit bones can make connection to the earth. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Six slow breaths here. Let's do a couple rounds of breath retention together. Inhale, find length. Hold. Exhale, fold. Exhale all of the way. Hold. Inhale, lengthen. Hold. Exhale, fold. Hold. One more, lengthen. Hold. Exhale, fold. Hold. Inhale, lift your torso. And lay down on your back. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Okay, just as a counter stretch, let's go for a gentle round of bridge. So just think like 50% effort. We're not wanting to go too deep into this. So set up bridge, knees and feet hip distance, middle fingers to your heels, and just go 50%. Inhale, lift up. Nothing crazy, just finding the general shape. And then set it back down. This time go for a high bridge or full wheel if that feels right in your body. Just keep in mind we did a forward fold. We don't want to go too deep into anything. So if you feel ready, inhale, lift up. And maybe just at first start to play with it, with how deep you're going. And then if it feels right to go deeper later on, then go for it. But we don't want to go too far too quick from a counter stretch. Option to play with a breath retention here. Vertebra by vertebra, lower down. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Supine twist, move your hips to the right and drop your knees to the left. Gaze past your right arm. Inhale, fill your chest with air. Exhale, breathe out of your belly. Again, fill your chest. And breathe out of your belly. One more time with a retention. Fill up. Extra sip of air and hold. Exhale all the way out. Press a little bit more. Hold. Back to center. Inhale. Hips to the left, knees to the right. Inhale, fill your chest as deep as you can. And breathe out of your belly. Again, fill up. And breathe out. Last round, fill. Extra sip and hold. Exhale out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold out. Back to center. Inhale. Counter stretch. If there are any other postures that your body is asking for, go ahead and find those. Maybe it's happy baby, maybe shoulder stand. Just do what feels good. yogis. We will close our practice from here today. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to. I appreciate each of you getting up bright and early for this Saturday class. Some of you may have already been up from 4:30 a.m. Some of us have difficulty waking up this early, but regardless of what it took you to get here, you made time for your practice on a Saturday. And I really appreciate your discipline and your commitment to your practice. It's inspiring to me and makes me want to do it the same. Just know that you are not the only one that is affected by your yoga practice. Your friends, your family, your community, everyone feels the effects of your practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend. If you have any questions, please let me know. Namaste.